COVID-19 Russian vaccine labeled a Pandora's box. Russia appears to be on the lead in the COVID-19 race. The vaccine developed by Moscow-based Gamaleya Institute plans to obtain approval on August 12. But a local association of pharmaceutical companies is worried. The experimental vaccine may put people at risk of unwanted side effects. Svetlana Zavidova, executive director at ACTO, said, "Why are all corporations following the rules but Russian ones aren't? The rules for conducting clinical trials are written in blood. They can't be violated." According to Bloomberg, Zavidova called the unproven vaccine Pandora's box. Because there is no public data available on the vaccine, the international community is unsure what will happen among recipients. Despite concerns, Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin hopes the vaccine will be registered soon. Provided the registration is obtained, mass vaccinations in the country will commence in October. Japan Times reported the Gamaleya vaccine is planned to be registered between August 10 and 12, earlier than the initially expected approval dates between August 15 and 16. It will support the vaccine's public use to control the spread of COVID-19. Within 3 to 7 days of registration, the vaccine may be approved for civilians. If it works, the drug is expected to lower new cases and new deaths due to COVID-19. However, the registration requires a condition to be fully approved for civilians. An additional 1,600 people must participate in a series of trials. Results will determine if the experimental vaccine is safe and effective against the virus. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that both safety and efficacy are key requirements for a vaccine, and he is confident of the Gamaleya vaccine. According to the Indian newspaper Mint, President Putin is not only focused on COVID-19 cases. He also tasked the funding for flu vaccines. He noted that up to 60% of Russians must be vaccinated against the seasonal flu, while up to 75% of those in population groups at risk of influenza should be immunized. The task is centered around the 2020-2021 fall-winter epidemic season, which can cause acute respiratory infections. One of the first trials of the Gamaleya was on June 18. The first trial involved 38 volunteers, and all of them responded to the vaccine. They were discharged on July 15. Mass production of the vaccine was set to begin in September.